Hello everyone. Today let us know about the project vehicle showroom. So let us extract the project. You can see that the file is extracting now. Once the file is extracted, we can open the folder. In the folder we can see the zipped files and we must extract all these zipped files. So extract all the zipped files, source code, database backup as well as a project report. The source code might take some time to get extracted. So we can see that the file is extracting and all the folders have been created. Now open the source code. So it includes all the PHP files that are required to run the PHP project. And in database backup, there is a SQL file which is a database of the vehicle showroom project. And in project document, the document of the project can be viewed. Now copy this source code, that is car card source code. Copy this folder, open the C drive. In the C drive, open XAMPP folder and search for htdocs folder and paste it here. So this is because I have installed XAMPP control panel in C drive. Wherever you will install XAMPP control panel, you can paste it there. So XAMPP control panel is necessary to execute any PHP projects. Now we have pasted and we can find all the PHP files inside this. Let us open XAMPP control panel and let us start Apache and MySQL servers. So Apache and MySQL servers are required to run the program, and here MySQL is for the database. Now copy the name of the source code. So copy the name of this folder and open the browser. So in the browser, type localhost / and paste the name what we have copied, that is car card source code. So this is how we have to run the PHP project. So we can see that could not connect. This is because we have not imported the database. Open new tab and type localhost / php myadmin. So this will open the MySQL server, and under databases we can create the new database. So click on databases and under database name enter the name of the database and click on create. So once the database is created, we can view it and we can create the tables. Since we already have the database, we can import. Click on choose file and open the folder. In the folder under database backup folder, we have vehicle showroom SQL file. So open the file and click on go. So this will take some time to get imported, and we have to remember that the database name and the name of the SQL file must be same. So this is imported now and we can see there are 8 tables. Now let us open the browser and refresh the project. And now we can see that this is the vehicle showroom project. So in this, there is admin, dealer as well as the customer. The admin is the one who manages the entire web page. Dealers are the different car dealers who must be added by the admin, and then they have the login IDs through which they can add the different showrooms and they can sell their cars here, and the customers must register and purchase the cars here. Now let us log in as the admin. The admin must log in using the login ID and password, that is the username and password. The default username is admin and the default password is admin. So click on login and we can view the admin dashboard. In my profile, admin can change their profile. So they can make changes to their password as well as username. In change password, they can make changes to their password separately. And in view customers, the admin can view the different customers. Here the admin cannot add the customers. They can only view the customers, but the admin has the action to delete the customers. In add dealer, the dealers doesn't have the registration option. They must be added by the admin itself. To add the dealer, the admin must know the dealer's company name, Then first name of the dealer as well as last name of the dealer must be entered. And the username must be entered. And the password. So username and password is necessary for the login purpose. Under address, the address of the dealer is required and the contact number is also necessary. Under upload logo, here the company logo must be entered and the status must be selected as enabled, and clicking on submit, the dealer's details will be added and this can be viewed under view dealers. So under view dealers, different dealers can be viewed and the admin has the action to edit it or delete it. Under add showroom. So here the admin can add the showrooms by selecting the dealers, then the showroom detail, that is name of the showroom, the image of the showroom, the contact number, and the address of the showroom is necessary, that is in which location the showroom is located. Then the city, that is in which city the showroom is located. Then the state must be selected and the pin code of that particular location, and status must be selected as enabled, and clicking on submit, the showroom will be added. And under view showroom, the different showrooms can be viewed by the admin as well as the admin has the action to delete it or edit it. In view vehicles, here the different vehicles added by different dealers can be viewed by the admin, but the admin cannot add the vehicles must be added only by the dealers. In view ordered vehicles, the different vehicles ordered by different customers can be viewed by the admin. In tax configuration, the admin can add the tax details, that is the detail about the tax as well as what is the tax percentage for different particular taxes, that can be added by the admin. Then the tax configuration can be viewed and it can be deleted as well as edited. So we can delete the record. In the vehicles list, the admin can view the different list of vehicles and the admin can view them in detail, and in the dealers also different dealers can be viewed, and by clicking on the dealer they can view the dealer's details and the different vehicles under that particular dealers can be viewed. Now let us log out. Now let us log in as the dealer. The dealer must log in by entering the username and password. Now let us log in as the user, what we added when we were using the admin account. The dealer account in which the dealer can view their details and what is the number of showrooms they have got. Under my profile, they can view their profile details and they can make changes here. And they can also change their password because the password is given by the admin, and once they log into their account, they can change their password. Add showroom, we have already seen under admin. So in the view showroom, the dealers can view the showrooms of theirs only. About all the other features, we'll see after we register as the customer. And in view vehicles, only if the dealer adds the vehicles, only then it can be viewed. Under sell vehicle, the dealer can add the vehicles. To add the vehicles, the vehicle name must be entered and the model of the vehicle must be entered. Then vehicle type must be selected, whether it is fuel, that is the different types of fuel. Then the image of the vehicle. You can also enter, or you can also add many images. Under vehicle description, the description or details about the vehicle must be added, and under cost, what is the cost of that particular vehicle, that must be entered. Under status, select enabled, then click on submit, and the vehicle record will be added. Under view vehicles, now we can see that there is one vehicle which we have added now. So this can be either edited or it can be deleted. Under vehicle order report, that we can see once the customer purchases. So let us log out from the dealer. Let us register as the customer. The customer is the one who is the most important user of the system. The customer must mention their first name and the last name. The address of the customer, city, pin code, and the country must be selected. And then the state must be selected. Then the email ID of the customer. And password and confirm password must be entered. So this email ID and the password, these are very important, and this should be given at the time of login. Then the gender of the customer and the contact number of the customer is required. Once all the data is entered, clicking on accept the terms of use of the website and click on register, and the customer will be registered successfully. There is two options to log in. So by clicking on any one of the login menu, the customer can log in. The customer must enter their email ID and password to log into their account. So once they log in, they can view all their details. And in my profile, they can view the profile details and they can make changes to it. And in change password, they can change their password details. In vehicle order report, in that we can view the order report only after the purchase. In vehicle list, the different list of vehicles can be viewed. And in dealers, by selecting particular dealer, the vehicles added by those particular dealers can be seen, and we can see there is no vehicles purchased by this particular customer. Now let us purchase the vehicle. So let us select the dealer and let us click on the order. And now we have to select the showroom. That is, here there is only one showroom. So we will click on select showroom for that particular showroom which is available. Now we can see there are different forms about confirm customer details, vehicle information, order details, and then you can see the cost and what is the tax applied and what is the total cost. Then the comments can be given, and by clicking on confirm your order is confirmed and order ID is available. So now when you click on vehicle order report, so here we can see the vehicle order report with the order ID, and by clicking on more, the details of the vehicle purchase can be viewed, and we can see that the purchase details where order status is pending, that is, order has not been delivered or accepted by the dealer. Now let us log out from the customer and let us log in as the dealer. So only the dealer can confirm the order, not the admin. Admin cannot accept or confirm the order of the customer. So only the dealers of that particular company must accept the order of the dealers, of the customers. So here we can see the order status is pending, and there is an option for the dealer where it is pending, accepted and delivered. So here let us select as accepted, and now the order status is updated and it is now accepted. Let us view this in customers panel. So let us log out and log in as customer again. So the name of the customer is here Vihan. So let us enter the email ID of the customer and the password. Clicking on login, the customer's account is open, and under view order report, here we can view clicking on more. So we can see the order status is accepted, but the order is not delivered yet. So let us log out now and let us update it in dealers panel. So let us open the dealers panel and let us log in as the dealer. So now we have to update the order as delivered. So let us open vehicle order report, and by clicking on more, we can view the order status, and let us change the order status as delivered. So click on update order status. Now the order status is updated, and for the customer it is now available as delivered, which means the car is delivered to the customer. So let us log in as the customer again and let us view it. The customer will log in using the email ID and password. So under order, vehicle order report, in more, so here in order status we can view that the order is delivered. So now let us log out from the customer and let us log in as the admin. The admin will log in using the username admin and the password admin. Click on login, and now under view vehicle order report, so here we can view the different vehicles purchased and we can see what we have purchased currently, and by clicking on more we can view the purchase details as delivered, which means the order has been, that is the car has been delivered to the customer. So let us log out from admin. So this is about the project vehicle showroom. So thank you for watching the video. For further queries, kindly visit our website. Thank you.